After tuning hundreds of cars in Gran Turismo 7, I usually know what to expect when coming into a build. The 2024 Nissan GT-R is a good car, but nothing exceptional. The spec sheets don't really stand out. It's a little bit heavy and a bit underpowered, but this car absolutely blew me away once it's tuned. Coming up in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build this incredible 620 brake horsepower Nismo GT-R. Hello everybody, many thanks for stopping by. KCR-Mark here, welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 tuning video. Today we're going to be looking at the Nissan GT-R T-Spec Premier Edition from 2024. A car that personally didn't blow me away at first. It's a little bit heavy being a modern car, but after a bit of tuning, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. I shouldn't have doubted the Nissan engineers. They always produce an absolutely magnificent car with the GT-R. Just before we get into the build itself, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my channel members and a welcome to my newest member, that is Steve, fan of 88. Thanks very much, Steve, it's much appreciated. If you'd like to support the channel, I've put the link in the description where you'll find all the perks. I will be doing some live streams for members only. It's massively appreciated and really does help the channel out. So first port of call is going to be brand central. We want to head to Japan and Nissan, and we want the GT-R Premier Edition T-Spec 2024. Just 200,000 credits, so a fairly reasonable base car to start with. There's no wide body or engine swap this car, so we can head straight to the customization. Obviously choose whichever style wheels you prefer. 21-inch diameter, wide width, the offset is set to standard. Still in GT Autos, we're going to head to custom parts where we want to fit a Type B front splitter, a Type B side skirts. Now be very careful here, you want a standard rear diffuser, don't fit the Type A, and then we want a Type B rear wing. Now with regards to the aero, just be very careful. If you are going to install a livery, this is the livery I'm using, just be careful, they come pre-installed sometimes with different aero. This particular one comes installed with a rear diffuser, which you don't want to use, it completely ruins the PP. So if you are going to fit a livery, just go back and double check the aero is correct. So with that all done, we can head to tuning parts. We want weight reduction stage 1, the car already comes with sports hard tyres. We want bore up and high lift camshaft. Next up we want the ballast. We want fully customized computer. We're not using the high RPM turbo, ignore that one. Fully customized LSD, fully customized manual transmission. We want anti-lag system. We're not using the racing silencer, but we are using racing intercooler, racing air filter. We want the racing brake pads, racing brake discs, fully customized racing suspension, and the racing clutch and flywheel. Now just a few little notes before we get into the tuning sheet itself. This isn't the most efficient way of doing this build, to be perfectly honest with you. I've added some power addition then taken power off. I brought weight reduction, I've added a bit of weight, but the truth of the matter was I brought another car to try and rectify that, but I just couldn't get it anywhere near as good. So you're just going to have to trust me with this one. The tune may look a little bit nonsensical here and there, but it works absolutely fantastically. Now also I did build the other car with a little bit more horsepower, but again, like I say, it just didn't feel quite as good, and it's very marginal on fuel to do a one-stop strategy. So yeah, I have brought two cars to try and rectify this, but it just didn't work as well, and that might answer the question I get quite a lot: why have you not got any money? Well, that's why I do things like that all the time. So that all done, we can head onto the tuning sheet itself, and for a welcome change, the suspension was actually the easy part of this build. It was more about balancing the PP. The suspension on this car is absolutely phenomenal. It's really nice supple suspension, and it completely belies how heavy this car is. It's not a light car at all, but when you drive it, it's just absolutely phenomenal. It feels super nimble and light. It's very, very impressive. So that's the easy bit. The rest of it is a real balancing act, so you've got to make sure you get all these settings absolutely identical, or it won't turn out to be 600 pp. Transmission dead easy, just up the top speed to 330. The ratios are completely standard. Now the ballast is a bit unusual. We've added 46 kilograms to the back of the car. The power adjustment we've adjusted to 93. As I mentioned before, that's to keep the horsepower down and make sure the fuel economy is good enough to get a one-stop strategy. The aero is 79 at the front and 227 at the rear. Again, make sure you don't fit that diffuser. The anti-lag we're going to put on weak. Other than that, everything's as we brought it. So the car all built, we can head to track. We're going to World Circuit to Japan, and we're going to the World Touring Car 600 at the Tokyo Expressway. So I'll just briefly cover the race and the things that you need to know with this car. Now it's a one-stop strategy. The car is a short shift car, so you don't want to rev it right the way to the very top of the rev range. It loses power and torque, so you want a slightly short shift and you should have no problems doing a one-stop strategy using that. If you are an automatic transmission user, just monitor that fuel. You may need to go on fuel map 2 occasionally, but it's pretty good on fuel. Now, as I always say with this race, just be careful and be patient on the first lap. The track's incredibly greasy, the tyres are cold, so the grip is at a minimum. Just wait for the lap 2 or 3 when the track starts drying out, and this car is an absolute beast. It absolutely flies around this track, but just be careful and patient that first lap. So we'll fast forward to the start of lap 3, and this is where the race really changes. Gallo in the lead starts slowing down, his tyres are wearing out, he has to pit twice, so you don't need to bother with him. The track's completely dry, so our car is absolutely flying now. As you can see, it's just powering up behind Gallo. We've made over a second just in this one section alone. The chassis on this car is just absolutely sublime. With this setup, it just absolutely comes alive. It really belies how heavy this car is. It's 1,600 kilograms, so not a light car at all, but it handles like a car half its weight. It's just so nimble and agile, really turns in well, direction change, it's just absolutely astounding. And at the start of the video I said this thing blew me away, and that is why I expected it not to be anywhere near this good with the weight that it's carrying. But yeah, once you drive this, I think you're going to agree this is just an absolute masterpiece of a car. Top speed of this car, you're going to be hitting around about 205 miles an hour at the end of the main straight. Just bear that in mind when you're braking though. It is a heavy car and it's carrying a lot of speed, so you brake a little bit earlier than usual. So strategy wise, just a one-stop strategy with this car. Like I say, that little bit of short shifting helps out, but you make it to the start of lap 7 no problem on one tank of fuel. Tyres don't really need to be changed, but you should have quite a big lead, so it's worth doing. Just fill the car up and away you go to the end of the race. So the last half of the race with this car with a completely dry track is just an absolute breeze. This car is super consistent, really good fun to drive. I was doing consistent 206 and 207 laps, so pretty quick car. So I'll quickly skip forward to the end of the race. As you can see, loads of 206 and 207 laps. Really easy to drive this car. Massive winning margin, over 47 seconds by the end of the race, and with that clean race bonus, which I didn't actually get on this particular occasion, you'll get 425,000 credits for just 26 minutes work. So cheers for stopping by. I had a load of fun with this one. I really hope you do too. I hope you like the build. As always, let me know in the comments how you get on. I always look forward to reading the comments, and I appreciate all the feedback I get. But in the meantime, that's all from me, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers, bye.